Hey YouTube, YGOumbreon here, and I got another duel for you guys. I'm dueling one of my subscribers for 95, pretty good duel. I'm sure we'll be dueling again sometime. It was an Inzektor mirror match, however, this is kind of like an Inzektor turbo kind of deck, I guess. Just runs a shitload of draw power, and just testing it out. But it's pretty much just Inzektor. I call it Inzektor Turbo just because it runs Jar, Greeds, Legacies, Recklesses, Karkards, and everything. But anyway, he's using an Inzektor Rabbit deck, and basically it's Inzektor with a Den Rabbit engine. I just actually posted a video on that, like yesterday, I think, but that was actually an Inzektor Den Rabbit wind-up deck. But they can function together. However, I just drew the better cards. I drew the Inzektors way faster than he did, and just all over had the upper hand. In fact, I believe I'm about to Inzektor OTK, and as you guys know, Zect is actually a really good card. When it first came out, it was just kind of like almost like a gag card, just like, ha ha. Yeah, it's funny because it was shit. Nobody wanted it. Nobody cared. But it's actually turned out to be a really fucking good card. Sorry about that. Dog barking in the background. Anyway, so yeah, it's an Inzektor mirror match. I had no clue that I was facing an Inzektor until I popped that set monster, which I believe is a Hornet. Another thing about the Inzektor decks is that now that Call of the Haunted's at 3, it's just like they can benefit so much from Call of the Haunted. In fact, Call of the Haunted pretty much wins me this game 2, I believe. Because this was a match and I 2-0'd him. But, like I said before, it was more just... if he would have drawn his Dragonfly and Hornet first, he probably would have won. But, that wasn't the case. I think I opened up Foolish both games, too. Another thing about Inzektors that I really like is Inzektor Gruff. You know, the one that doesn't destroy but it makes them gain levels. It's just like the rank 5 combos are just so nice. Another thing about this deck, disregard the extra deck, and once the game's over, this side deck. I was testing around with a couple things, and I thought that I'd just make, Inzektors and then side into wind-ups, so I kept a lot of the wind-up stuff in the extra deck. However, I decided that I didn't really like that very much, so I haven't gotten around to be changing that yet. But if anybody's interested in wondering how that went, wind-ups are good, and if you side into Inzektors, it's good. But Inzektors that side into wind-ups just aren't as good for some reason. Now, there's just something about them that I don't really like. He asked to duel me. He just PM'd me. And I felt kind of bad because I was playing pretty much kind of solitaire this game 1. This game 1 was very, very much like solitaire. And he actually was watching one of my duels before we dueled, and I was using Chainburn. And so when I asked him if there's any deck he wanted me to use, he's like, yeah, I prefer no Chainburn. And I was like, alright, so I'll use something other than Chainburn. So I was like, oh, well, I need to test out this Inzektor Turbo. Might as well just do that. So there's a look at the deck right there. You can pause if you want to see it. You got the Reckless, the Legacy, and the Jars, just for the huge draw power, the triple Karkards, and the triple Duality. So you can go through the deck so fast. And as you guys can see there, I have the side deck there. Like I said, there's just nothing to see there. I only run 2 Gruff because Hornet is honestly just better, and I think most people would agree with me. But that's besides the point. Game 2, he goes first and just sets massive amounts of back row. But again, open up the Foolish, which I guess I really didn't need. I actually ended up just dumping a Gruff just in case that's what I want to use. Instead of the Hornet, which I didn't think I wanted to. And look at me there. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, but when you're trying to set a bunch of back row, you accidentally send one to the graveyard instead. Obviously not in real life, but anyway. In the end phase, I Legacy, just because I want to draw. And I kind of wanted my draw for my turn too, because I thought maybe I could win this turn. So I go for the Reckless play after I draw. I end up going for the Duality, grabbing Centipede, and then just summoning Centipede, and I believe he does something to it, like warnings it or something. But anyway, yeah. Like I said, the only reason why I won this duel is because I just had way more than he did. I have double call and a reborn and another hornet, and I think I top deck. Oh no, I don't top deck anything because reckless. That's right. Anyway, so I go ahead and call the hunt to the centipede because I didn't want to use the reborn yet. And I believe I'm just gonna go off and maybe even get a game. However, we are getting to the end of this video. One more thing I want to talk about before we end is lately I've noticed we get a lot more views on videos and rating and positive ratings or positive whatever ratings on the videos, and I like it a lot, and keep up with that. I want to keep on getting more views, more subscribers, so don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, guys. I love making videos, and I'm always up for a duel, so go ahead and just PM me whenever you guys want a duel, or go ahead and PM me if you guys want me to make a deck, or if you guys have a deck that you guys want to show to YouTube. PM me the list, and I'll definitely give you a response back. But I'll probably, if I like the deck, I'll post it, and I'll give you guys credit for it too. Either your DN name or your YouTube name, or whichever one you prefer. But as you guys can see, I'm herp dripping it up right now, going in for my Inzektor OTK once again. But, you know, not much you can do about it. Yeah, so that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Yep, that's about it. Thanks for watching, YouTube.